Okay, so this lick is in B flat minor. Now I suggest that you make sure that you know some of your minor scales. There's a few that you can use. Essentially, if I just put down this B flat minor 7 or minor 9, we can use a minor pentatonic, the Dorian scale, which is based off the A flat major, like this. Or even the melodic minor, and this is basically a major scale with a flat third, and that's what this sounds like. So all these licks are going to be using a combination of those three scales as well as some chromatic notes as well. Now, in this actual lick, what we're doing is using a lot of passing tones and kind of approach notes and stuff. So let's kick off with the first part. Essentially, we're using the first three notes of the scale. We're up actually in this octave. And let's get some distortion on the go. And what we're doing is actually approaching it 1/2 step below. So this is the kind of phrase that we have. Okay, so just to recap, we're playing B flat, C, and D flat here. Okay, that's the part of the lick that we're really concerned with. But we're starting a semitone below, and we're going. And that creates a bit of tension. We can mix it up a little bit by not playing it exactly the same. So that sounds a bit weird. What we're doing is jumbling the notes up. So that's really the first phrase, and you can play that anywhere, you know. Okay, the other thing I should say is that at the very beginning, I also play a phrase leading into it. And that's again just a kind of embellishment around the F. Something like that. And please bear in mind that I obviously improvise these licks, so it's more the flavour that I'm trying to give you here. So let's start again from the F. And we're going right up to the 5th there. So this is the scale fragment. And we're starting down on the F. And then we approach the 9th, 1/2 step below. So from here. And essentially, this is the kind of the crux of this lick. It's trying to play around with the tonality, so you're getting a bit more flavor out of the scale, you know, instead of just constantly doing this. Which is actually very nice, but you can add extra kind of color by moving in and out of the scale. So I'll just show you that again with the same idea. So again, this is really the kind of idea of this lick, and the other part of interest is when we get up to the high section where we do this kind of a phrase. Again, it's using the same idea. We're playing notes from the scale but we're borrowing from the chromatic notes in between. So I'm choosing to play the lick like this. So it's a down up on what would be the B string for you, and then the G string here, and then same again. Now you can also do it on the same string like this. And you can move up in different ways. But you know, you can play around with that as you will. So again, to summarize this lick, the idea is to take the notes of the scale, move them around a half step below, back into the scale, and approaching some of the scale notes from a half step below. But of course, learn the lick in its entirety and take what you can from this concept.